Hello, I'm Sarah Long, the President of the Delaware Bankers Association and the Delaware Financial Education Alliance. Thank you so much for volunteering in this, our 20th anniversary of Teach Children to Save. We're excited to partner again with the University of Delaware Center for Economic Education and Entrepreneurship. This year's book, The Great Investo and the Winning Ticket, features the Great Investo, the world's worst money magician. He wants to go on vacation but doesn't have enough money. So Penny suggests he saves for his dream trip, but that's too slow for Investo. Why wait when you can use a mystical crystal ball to win the money? Investo enters raffles, contests, and lotteries in pursuit of his prize. The Great Investo and the Winning Ticket is a great way to teach children about the importance of saving money to reach goals. Through your collective efforts, over 8,000 third and fourth grade students will be taught an important financial lesson across the state of Delaware. There's nothing more important to do with your time than read to a child. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Judy Austin with the University of Delaware's Center for Economic Education and Entrepreneurship. Welcome to all of the newcomers and all of the old-timers. Some of you have been participating in Teach Children to Save Day for many years. Thank you to all of you for your willingness to participate in this year's program. Before beginning the lesson, I'd like to share a few tips and reminders that might be helpful when you visit the classroom. Of greatest importance, go with a positive attitude. Make it enjoyable for both you and the students. When scheduling your visit, be sure to allow enough time. Sometimes that's difficult. When preparing, practice reading the book aloud. And be sure to review the lesson after you've watched this videotape. The lesson suggests answers to the questions, but students often come up with creative answers of their own, all of which are just fine. You might want to use highlighters when you're going over the lesson, and it makes it a lot easier if you will write the questions on Post-it notes and insert them in the page where it tells you to stop. And then you don't have to be going back and forth from your lesson plan to the book. A couple of classroom management tips. Remind children that raising their hands will keep the discussion organized. And as you read the story, if you're holding the book up for the children to see, show the pictures in such a way that all students will be able to see them. If a document camera is available, using it is an easy way to display the pictures. Often the teacher or even a student will be glad to help. So, on your lesson plan, we're going to start with number 1, where it says, introduce yourself and your bank. And tell a little bit about yourself if you'd like to. Begin the lesson by asking the following questions. What does it mean to save money? Why is saving money important? And how many of you save your money? Distribute handout 1 to the students, and we're going to be using that as we go along in the lesson. This book is written by Delaware Banker Association's Greg Kozluck. He writes a new book for us every year for Teach Children to Save Day. And the character, the Great Investo, is never very good at saving. And this year's book is called The Great Investo and the Winning Ticket. So, here's Investo the Great. His money magic is strong. But more often than not, it all seems to go wrong. But Penny, his helper, knows how to behave. She's smart about money and the best ways to save. One day, Investo announced with great jubilation, I know where I'm going for my next vacation. A new park is opening. I'm sure it's tremendous. It's called Wizardland, and it just looks stupendous. It's all about magic. I just have to go. I'll ride all the rides, and I'll see all the shows. Then he looked in his wallet, and he cried, "There's no way! I don't have enough cash for my big holiday." "Investo," said Penny, "there's no reason to scream. You can start saving now for the trip of your dreams. Save a little each day. And then when you're done, you'll have enough money to pay for your fun." And so on my Post-it, it says, "How much money does Investo have?" Well, we don't really know how much he has. We just know that it's not going to be enough for him to take his dream vacation. And what is Penny's advice? If you start saving now and save a little each day, eventually you'll reach your savings goal. So explain savings goal. And I'm on number 5 on your lesson plan. A savings goal is, it says explain on your lesson plan, when you are saving money for a specific reason. We call that a savings goal. So ask, what would Investo's savings goal be? Well, of course, it would be to save enough to go on his vacation. And do any of you have a savings goal? You'll get all kinds of answers. Some might not have any goal but are willing to save. Some will say college. Some will say video games. All the answers are fine. So accept a few answers from the students. So on number 6, I'm going to continue reading. "Oh no," said Investo, "I'm sure that you're wrong. I don't want to wait, and your way takes too long. I'll just use some magic. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll use my crystal ball. Let me show it to you. With my crystal ball, I'll win the trip as a prize. Watch its magic appear right in front of your eyes. Mystical, Christical, I need your direction. Show me how I can win. Please make a selection." So what was Investo's objection to Penny's plan? Oh, he's so impatient. It would just take too long. And what is the prize that he's trying to win? Well, the trip to Wizardland. Then the crystal ball glowed bright gold in its center, and it showed Investo what contest to enter. "I know," said the wizard, "the ball won't let me down. Just look at this raffle that my crystal has found. The cost of each ticket is $1 donation. That's a very good way to win my vacation." So, what kind of contest is Investo going to enter? Well, it's called a raffle, and we're on number 7 on your paper. And describe a raffle as when you buy tickets and you win if your ticket is pulled out of a pile from the tickets that everyone else has purchased. So how much did each ticket cost? $1. And how good do you think Investo's chances are of winning this contest? Well, it probably depends how many other people bought raffle tickets. So let's pretend that Investo, I'm on number 8, by the way, on your lesson plan. Investo bought 5 raffle tickets. So on handout 1, number 1, how many raffle tickets did Investo buy? 5. And now let's pretend that 95 more tickets were bought by other people. So put that number. How many tickets were bought by other people? 95. Okay, so you have a bag, and you have raffle tickets. And so Investo bought 5 tickets, and we're going to say that his tickets are the red tickets. Okay. And then 95 other people, or 95 other tickets, were purchased. So I have 95 in my baggie, and I put them all in this bag. So now, how many tickets were bought altogether? On your paper, you're going to add up, and 100 tickets were bought. Now, what fraction tells us how many tickets Investo has? How many did he buy? 5. How many were bought altogether? 100. So the fraction that represents Investo's tickets is 5/100ths. So, do you think his chances are very good? Not particularly. If 1 ticket is good, 2 are much better still. In fact, I'll buy 3. Yes, by golly, I will. If 3 tickets are good, then I think I'll buy 4. And to increase my chances, I'll buy even more. I'll buy many more tickets. I don't care what it costs. But when the winner was drawn, Investo found he had lost. So we're going to do number 9 on your lesson plan. And our key word today is probability. And probability is the likelihood that an event will happen. What are your chances that something could happen? So, what was the probability of Investo winning the raffle? Not very good, was it? So we're going to continue reading. Investo, said Penny, your crystal was wrong, but here's some advice that is really quite strong. Start saving your money. Now's the time to begin. Every dollar you save is like a ticket that wins. But Investo ignored Penny's saving advice. Instead, he went back to his mystic device. My great crystal ball has a new contest for me. Then I'll be on my way to a vacation that's free. Here's a contest that's run by Frosted Choco Plops. I just have to send in some cereal box tops. For each one that I send, they will enter my name. It's so simple. I know I must win this game. So, what kind of contest is this? And how does it work? Well, he has to buy boxes of cereal, send in the box tops. Of course, remember that everybody else around the country is sending in box tops also. And then one name is going to be pulled from all those box tops. What do you think is the probability that he's going to win? 100 box tops. That should be enough. All I have to do now is eat all this stuff. Oh, look at it. Investo, said Penny, this plan is too rash. Buying this cereal is a waste of your cash. He said, I know that I'll win when I send in these lids. A box load of box tops. And that's what he did. So, how many box tops did he send in? We're going to go to our handout. And he sent in 100 box tops. And now we're going to pretend, we're on number 11 on your lesson plan, pretend that Other people sent in 900 box tops. So the total number of box tops is 1,000. And what fraction represents that? How many Investo sent in? So he sent 100. And how many were there altogether? 1,000. So he actually, if you know how to reduce the fraction, he has a chance of 100 out of 1,000, or, if you take off 2 zeros on each one, a chance of 1 in 10 of actually winning this contest. So his chances actually are a little better than his raffle chances. But let's see what happens. After eating this stuff, I'm feeling quite sick. But I know I'll feel better when my box top is picked. But he felt sicker still. After all that he'd eaten, he lost that contest too. Once more, he was beaten. Investo, said Penny, saving takes discipline, but every dollar you save is like a ticket that wins. So, did he win? No. So we're going to go back. We're on number 12 on your lesson plan at the moment. And how much money did Investo lose when he lost the contest? At $1 a piece for 100 boxes, he lost $100. So, oh goodness, I don't know. He's not doing so well to this point, is he? So go back to your book. He said, I know what I want, and I want it right now. I know who can help me, and I also know how. My mystical Christical won't let me down. Look here, said Investo, and see what it's found. Here's a contest that I simply must do. What a prize! Oh boy, it's too good to be true. This plan, exclaimed Penny, is full of baloney. If it's too good to be true, then it's probably phony. Save your money right now. Today's the beginning, and a bright money future is what you'll be winning. So what is Penny's good advice? If you start to save now, and you continue to save, that's how you're going to have money to do things. Here's the best one so far. Just see what I'll get. Gazillions of dollars. That's the best contest yet. I just pick 6 numbers. That's all that I do. Then I'll win a fortune by the time that I'm through, and I'll buy even more to have a much better shot. I'll spend $50 because that's all that I've got. Now, what is this kind of contest called? I'm on number 14 on your lesson plan. When you buy a ticket where you select numbers, what is that called? Well, we call it a lottery. Some of the students might know that. How much money did Investo spend? He spent $50 because it's all that he had. So on number 3 on your handout, how much did he spend on lottery tickets? $50. Okay. And do you think he has a good probability of winning the lottery? Now remember, people all over buy lottery tickets. Investo, said Penny, the odds are too high. There will be just one winner from the millions who try. And statistics show that the odds of winning a lottery, a 6-number drawing, are 1 in 13 million. Not very good odds. Your odds of winning are really quite frightening. There's a much better chance to be hit by lightning. And the odds of being struck by lightning are 1 in 13,500 compared to lottery that's 1 in 13 million. If you want to be smart, then your money should go into your local bank. That's where it can grow. Banks will pay interest to your savings account. And in time, that can grow to an awesome amount because your interest earns interest when it compounds. And that is the best way to save that I've found. Can anyone explain what interest is? And I'm now on number 15 on your lesson plan. Interest is an amount that the bank adds into your savings account, and it's based on a percentage of the amount that you have in that account. So your saved money earns interest, which means there's more money in your account, and that money, that interest also earns interest. And so that is called compound interest. Then the numbers were drawn, and when it was done, Investo's poor tickets didn't even match one. "That's it," cried Investo. "I'm totally broke. My Wizardland dream has gone up in smoke." So did he win? Nah. Didn't win. "These contests," said Penny, "are fun once in a while. But saving your money is a guaranteed smile. Don't squander your money on some lucky spin. Every dollar you save is like a ticket that wins. You can start saving now. It's never too late. Save your money today for a future that's great. Save pennies or dollars. All saving is wise. You'll win a bright future for your super grand prize." "Now I know," said Investo, "saving is the best way. I'll start saving my money, and I'll start right away." Investo saved his money using Penny's smart plan. And soon, both could vacation at the new Wizardland. "You see," said Investo with a wink and a grin, "every dollar I save is like a ticket that wins." The end. So you're going to go back to your handout on number 4. And how much money did Investo spend on all the contests he entered? Well, he had $5 for the raffle, $100 for the box tops, $50 for the lottery tickets. So he spent $155. Did he win any? No. Did Investo make wise choices of what to do with his money? Definitely not. And what would have been a wiser choice? To put his money in the bank toward his savings goal. So we have now finished handout 1 and the first side, and then you're going to turn handout 1 over to do number 6 on that handout. And just so you know ahead of time, you have all the answers. Now, hand out calculators to the students, and this could be one for every student, one for every group of 3 or 4. They can work together, that's not a problem. And They, along with you, are going to fill out answers on number 6. So we're going to pretend that you are going to earn 5% interest every month for your savings account. And to do that, we do decimal 0.5. That represents 5%. Now the first one on the page is done for you for January. So Investo started with $155, and that amount is going to earn 5%, which is $7.75 in interest. And in the next column, we're going to take his $155 and we're going to add his interest, $7.75, and get $162.75. And then I want you to round that number. When you round, any number under 50 cents gets rounded down. Anything 50 cents or over gets rounded up to the next whole dollar amount. So 75 cents on the end would round up to $163. So for February, start with $163, and it's going to earn 5% interest. And as you go along with this, you're going to find that that month it will earn $8.15 interest. And as it continues through the year, by December, his $155 is now $278. So he has increased his savings by a lot just because of interest and compound interest. And so if he's continuing to add money to that as well, it would be even more than that. So now we're going to do number 19. And if you have the time, which I'm hoping you will, this is going to be handout 2, which you'll hand out to the students. And in your bag, remember you have 95 yellow tickets and you have 5 red tickets that we put in this bag to represent the raffle tickets that he had bought. So I'm going to take out 3 yellow tickets, set them aside. I now have 92 yellow tickets, 5 red tickets, and I'm going to add 2 green tickets to the bag and 1 big winner blue ticket. So we now have 100 tickets again in our bag. The yellow tickets aren't worth anything. Sorry, if you have a yellow ticket, you didn't win. But if you pull a red ticket out, a red ticket is going to win you $1. And if you pull out a green ticket, remember there are 2 greens in the bag. A green ticket is going to win you $5. And there's 1 big winner blue ticket. So that ticket will win $10 for you. Okay. So what you're going to do, remember we have 100 tickets in here, and on handout 2, you're going to be writing in information. We're going to pretend that you buy a $2 ticket every week. And so week 1, buy your $2 ticket, write $2 in the space. Now we're going to see how much we've won. Take the bag to a student, have the student reach in the bag. Oh, it's so fun. Oh no! I won a green ticket. $5. So in my amount won, we're going to write $5. Okay, week 2. Here we go. Oops. I pulled out too many, but they were all yellows. Yellow. Well, I spent $2. How much did I win? 0. Go to another child, another student, pull out a ticket. Nope. Well, you're going to do this all the way down to week 10. Then you're going to add up how much did you spend for 10 weeks worth of $2 tickets, and that will be $20. And add up your column of how much did you win? Woo, I won $5 this week. Now figure the difference. In this case, the buy column, that was $20, and the win column, that was $5. So the difference is, even though I won 5, I lost 15. So now, instead of buying a $2 lottery ticket each week, we're going to invest that amount in a bank. Remember, your savings earn interest. So how much money will we save in 10 weeks? $20. Is that more or less than the amount we won? It's more than we won. And so, what is the smartest thing to do with your money? Put it in a bank where it can earn interest and compound interest. So go back to your wrap-up questions, which number 20 on your lesson plan. If you enter a contest, what is the probability that you will be a winner and be able to reach your goal? Not so good. It's fun sometimes, as Penny said, but chances not great. And if you save your money in a bank, with that money earning interest and compound interest, what is the probability that you will reach your savings goal? Great, because if you save over time, you'll end up with a lot of money in your savings account. So have a good time, enjoy the students, and do your best. Thank you so much.